It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook.
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's time for Big Tigger's Trending Topics on V103.
Time for the Trending Topics, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, being brought to you by Icebox Jewelry and Watches in Buckhead. For the best place to buy, sell, or trade high-quality diamonds, jewelry, and watches, visit iceboxjewelry.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me try to get through all things Caitlyn. So yesterday, she succeeded where her stepdaughter did not. Literally broke the internet with that cover of the Vanity Fair. So let's get some of the reactions. Caitlyn Jenner, mom, Esther, 88 years old, said she met Caitlyn more than a week ago and said she's beautiful. Told Access Hollywood she was happy to see how much she's more at ease now that she's Caitlyn, but she admits it's going to take a long time to get used to the change. She says, I still have to call him Bruce. His father and I named him that. It's going to be a struggle for me to get used to the change, but happily so. I'm very happy for him. Her. Moving on. So Caitlyn now used to play at this country club, the Sherwood Country Club in Thousand Oaks in California. She would play almost every day with some big-name golf buddies like Wayne Gretzky. But some of that's going to change for Caitlyn because now some of the club rules that keep men and women separate. You know, these country clubs are like back in the Stone Ages, like the women can't join and they can't do this and they can't do that. For instance, women are not allowed in the main dining room and bar. Yeah, I said it. Which are both attached to the men's locker room and exclusive to men. There's a separate women's restaurant at the club. What are these people doing? The club board doesn't intend to change its policy for Caitlyn, but she will have an opportunity to make an appeal to argue should she be allowed to keep the same privileges. Moving on. So she broke the internet? Well, maybe not really, but she definitely smashed the Obama Twitter record. Caitlyn Jenner, which is Bruce's new Twitter handle and name, so to speak, collected over 1 million followers in just over 4 hours. 4 hours, 1 million plus followers. He managed to beat out President Obama's Guinness World Record, where he amassed 1 million followers in 4.5 hours this past May. Before that, the record in chief was Robert Downey Jr., who took a comparatively snoozy pass to the $1 million mark in 23 hours. She generated 1.5 million tweets in less than 5 hours, including several celebrity shout-outs from Lady Gaga, Lena Dunham, Maria Shriver, etc., etc., etc. Also joined Facebook and Instagram sharing this message. Everyone has challenges when dealing with life. I'm so happy after such a long struggle and finally living my true self. Welcome to the world, Caitlyn. It feels good. Can't wait for you to get to know her/me. Speaking of President Obama, issued a statement as well. He tweeted, "It takes courage to share your story. Adding your story matters in the fight for LGBT rights. Huge victory for the LGBT community. It's one thing the president to acknowledge LGBT rights during the State of the Union address. It's another to voice strong support for the person who's become the most visible transgendered person in the world." Speaking of courage that he spoke about, Caitlyn Jenner is going to receive the Arthur Ashe Award for Courage on stage with her family at this year's ESPY Awards. This has been 24 hours, people, since the cover got released. Came out as transgender with the Diane Sawyer back in April. Now she'll be joined by a family for the ESPY Awards July 15th on ESPN, calling the event Jenner's first major public appearance. Now, this whole Vanity Fair thing, there isn't what is it called? An interview that goes along with it. Let me just give you some quick highlights. She had 10-hour facial feminization surgery in March. Had a panic attack when it was twice as long as she expected. What did I just do? What did I just do to myself? She thought, but professional counselors assured her that reactions were often induced by the pain medication. The older kids knew, but some of them not really rocking with it. He has 400 older children who have denied being a part of the reality show that's going to chronicle his change. Caitlyn is unhappy about that. And just as a side spinoff, guess who just came out the closet? Madonna's son, Rocco. Rocco Ritchie, 14 years old, came out of the closet on his Instagram last week, posted a photo wearing a bra, captioned, "I feel your pain." Then he posted something saying, "I am a woman," captioned the photo, "I'm proud to be one, and I'm a day late too." Ritchie's announcement comes on the heel of Jaden Smith's revealing tweet on Twitter professing his love for rapper Tyler, the Creator. Jaden That's Will and Jada's son, wore a dress to his prom this week. Wow, what is happening? And last but not least, back to Obama and the administration. The OSHA has issued new guidelines for bathroom access for transgendered workers. The Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration's new 4-page guide to restroom access for transgender workers says transgender employees should have access to restrooms that are consistent with their gender identities. Get them, Caitlyn. Caitlyn did this. All of that. One cover. Power. That's going to do it for the trending topics. Missed any part, head on over to v-103.com where you can not only listen to it in its entirety, you can see my face and all of the Caitlyn images. They're all there. All right? Big Tick back with more next on V103.